Today I'm going to show you guys how to get the Mimic Tier Ash in Elden Ring. And to get this, you're going to want to come to Nokron City. And how you get to this area here where there's like a jump into Nokron City is you go from the Mimic Tier down the bridge, and then you come down the little area here where you can get down safely. You just come up, and about halfway up there's an Ancestral Woods Site of Grace, which is just next to this singing guy, and then you'll be able to enter Nokron City. Now, before you set off on this trip, you're going to need one thing, and that is the Stone Sword Key, which you should have plenty of. So for Nokron City, you're going to want to jump down here onto this and make your way into the town. But I'm actually going to move to the other side of Grace in the city itself, and then show you from there where the Mimic Tier is. The reason why I'm showing you from this side of Grace is you're 100% going to end up at this side of Grace at some point, and it's a lot closer to the Mimic Tier, so there's a lot less jumping around that you need to do. And this side of Grace is in the middle of the city, so you're pretty much in the Night Sacred Ground, and you are at the Night Sacred Ground side of Grace. So we're going to set off here, and we're going to go up these stairs. When we get into this room upstairs, there's going to be a boulder that will follow you around and two normal enemies. They're normal, but they are difficult. For the boulder, I would recommend coming over to its left and waiting until it starts to come towards you. There's a reason for this, I'll tell you in a sec. As soon as it starts to come towards you, you pretty much dodge around it and get over to this ladder. And as you can see, this is exactly why I moved over to the left first. If you go onto this ladder and the boulder hits you as you're at the bottom of the ladder, it instantly kills you. Something I didn't even know about myself. So you're coming up this ladder, the boulder's below you, and the two minions are there as well. And here is an altar. Now at this altar, you're going to pick up this purple item, which is the Black Wet Blade. And in here to the right is where the Mimic Tier is. So I just want to show you, you will be coming in from the opposite side. You'll be coming in one of these windows. And when you're coming in one of these windows, just jump down here and you'll see the altar. Now, obviously I have attracted the attention of these two guys, which is going to make it awkward. But we're just going to move out of their way and come down here to this area. We're going to use the stone key, and we are going to go in and get this chest. Now, of course, there's a guard standing next to it, and he's quite dangerous, so hopefully we get out of here. We have fat roll now as well, so this isn't great. Even if we die, at least we got the Mimic Ash. That's the most important thing. I don't even know why I have fat roll at the moment, because I tested it out a moment ago and I have a normal roll. Let's actually use this right away. The Mimic Tier Ashes summons Mimic Tier Spirit. Legendary Ash remains used to summon the spirit of a Mimic Tier. Summoning consumes HP rather than FP, which is actually very handy because you can save your FP pretty much. And you have to go to a place where you can actually summon the Mimic Ash, which is generally in the boss areas. I can summon my Mimic Tier Ashes here, so I'm going to press the summon button. And we're going to have a Mimic come out. Takes a few moments for it to come out. Make sure you heal so that you don't end up dying. And it's pretty much an exact copy of me. Now, the Mimic Tier Ash, before it's upgraded, is quite weak. You are going to want to upgrade it. And one of the biggest things about the Mimic Tier Ash is that if you upgrade it from 9 to 10, if you fully upgrade it, it becomes way stronger. But even at level 9, I find it's kind of weak. I mean, it's still useful. You should definitely use it if you are trying to farm enemies or if you're trying to kill bosses that you're having trouble with. But in general, don't expect it to do much and expect it to die quite quickly. So you upgrade the Ash with this lady here, and you're going to be using Ghost Glowworts to do that. Make sure you pick those up wherever you see them because they can be quite annoying to get, especially the certain later ones that you are going to need. So you're going to be leveling the Mimic Tier Ash up to 10. I believe I have covered everything about the Mimic Tier Ash. Now I'm going to go and try and figure out why I have a heavy load. So thank you very much for watching today's video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section.